Yeah, he's probably more of the violent one. I don't really get to that.
I don't, if and or when, I would probably try to hit him one day, but I'd try to kick him one day and it didn't work.
Cause I'm bonafide, certified and qualified to speak this shit. Fresh about the sneaker box, back up on my feet again. Trying to reach her love below, coming through a speaker box. Still bumping that Outcast, waiting for that beat to drop.
The creation of Tonight's Entertainment basically came from whatever he was doing and whatever I was doing, we just wanted more. And we knew that our chemistry together, we had always done pretty big things and we had accomplished pinnacles in our lives and career together. So it's like, why not create another entity and use everything that we've learned over the years and all the connections or whatever and put together another business, not just music, but a business. Tonight's Entertainment is a business in itself.
Cause it's necessary, bitch, and we gon' always show it, roll it. Get back to the subject. They don't tell you how I be fucking with the public. They feeding you all that rubbish. You making up something.
So, I'm in another part of the city, not knowing who this guy is. And I say to myself, how can I get on a platform that is most known and can get me a lot of attention?
Watch, listen to me. Hey yo, they got me trapped in the world when society. I'm not black enough or white enough, so they got their eye on me. And their hate's building up inside of me. So where I feel like I gotta shoot everybody and scream, you invited me.
I always confuse it because I probably said 15 years for 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years. So now I'm starting to say shit like 20 years and shit, and I haven't even known him like
16,
that.
about 16.
Yeah.
Closer to 16.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, so we had the rap thing going on like over the phone, and then I mean between us, like we just call each other and then chop it up, and that's how everybody got cool, everybody who we was dealing with. And so then the radio thing came into play. Like we all started, since he was already doing it, we all got on there and then so forth and so on. But we hadn't actually met each other, so we set up a little rendezvous. Say, hey man, we need to meet up. We never met each other before. He's not from here, you know what I mean? So we meet at the mall, and he's describing to me what what he's wearing or whatever, and it's already crazy. Like I got on, he's had on some goggles. He had on some goggles, some red or yellow.
it was red.
You had the red goggles. Did you have a bubble coat on? Or did you have a red jersey on?
Red jersey.
It was a when baseball jerseys was out. So he had goggles or red goggles, and he probably was lighter then than he is now. So he's just like, then this kid, he got fucking braces in the car. I don't know if I can cuss it out.
Just keep going.
He got braces in his mouth. So I'm walking towards the escalators. He's coming down. So I'm like, that gotta be dude. You know what I mean? The only pretty much white looking dude is. No, he's not from it because of how he dressed. You have the Air Force Ones on? This is before Air Force Ones was popular.
I was adopted. And the person that I call mother said to the guy that I don't really know his dad, if you want to be with me, you got to marry me because I want this baby in my life. He was a Navy guy just cruising through, and he just like fell in love with one woman the minute he saw her. And then he was like, okay. So they got married, adopted me, and we moved on the Navy base in Norfolk, Virginia. So the summer of '98, moved from Norfolk, Virginia to Little Rock, Arkansas.
So then we took it from there, started recording. Now we're like 17 at the time.
We actually went through we caught the DAT phase. You know what DATs are? They look like videotapes, but they were for recording.
DAT, digital audio tape.
Yeah.
Collectively, I guess we've always been collectively doing something.
Yeah.
So this is like 17, 18 years old. So we doing all these talent shows and, you know what I mean, trying to get a record deal. So that was the thing. So we doing
record deal, please.
Now we learned that. So now Alright, we the best rappers, so let's make the best songs we can, so lyrical. We get 17, years old, you know what I mean? We in high school, whatever. When we went to California as teenagers, when we moved out there together for the first time, we had a guy that was helping us out, sort of managing us. His name was Cecil Jenkins.
California changed my life. California changed my life. California changed my life.
Our whole purpose of going there was to be in California because we were doing music, working with a guy who was trying to manage us. He lived in California. Well, he had two residences, California and Virginia. This guy, Cecil Jenkins was his name. He turned out to be one of Marvin Gaye's proteges.
Marvin Gaye. Like not... You talking about Marvin Gaye from the corner? No.
No, not Marvin Gaye from Arkadelphia. The Marvin Gaye. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Up until this point, our experiences, growing up was whatever they were, but as artists, our experiences were a little bit different. We moved a little bit faster with certain things, you know what I'm saying? So our creativity was just everywhere. So, I mean, we wasn't definitely on no tough guy shit, you know what I mean? Or no ballerific, you know what I mean? So we got to literally be exactly how we wanted to portray ourselves, how we wanted to look. And between us and his mom, we pretty much put together like this tactical list and way of getting at all of these people and da-da-da-da-da. So after running through all of these phone numbers and addresses and whatever, we had like 6 or 7 meetings set up for us to go to LA and meet with somebody from Capitol or from this record label, from that record label, or whatever. The LA versions of them, branches of those record labels. This happened between August, when we got there, the beginning of August, to September 11th. Of course, when September 11th happened, that shut down everything. We had meetings and auditions, meaning some people we were going to audition for the record label or for that branch like A&R or whoever, and then other people were meetings just to kind of see what the interest would be with the group or whatever. And so yeah, after September 11th, that was it, like all financial collapse and record labels consolidated. So the people we were going to meet with, nobody worked for those branches. Everybody went home to be with their families or whatever. And once everything started to come back together, nothing came back together as it was. So everybody that we had contact with that we were supposed to be meeting or whatever, or was building a relationship with, it was all cut in half, severed.
We took a Greyhound bag, and I think we both had maybe 1 to 2 black trash bags each full of shit. And we just got on the Greyhound, came back to Little Rock. We was here for maybe like 3 months. And we did, and I literally talk about this to this day, because I've done research. And we did, in 2002, what idealistically is known as a mixtape today. So when everyone was rapping on industry beats and all of these kind of things, we didn't pull that idea from a mixtape that somebody else did. Because versions of mixtapes before that, you would have like DJ Clue, but it would be exclusive mixtapes. It wouldn't be rapping over instrumentals and then having a DJ host that like it's not.
You don't want it with me, no. You don't want it with me.
King up.
You don't want it with me.
You don't. You don't. You don't.
You don't want it with me. You don't.
This is when I started DJing for real. And when I say for real, I was DJing probably 2 years before that, like with my cousin. The same person we were going around with performing. Once we stopped doing that, and I just moved there to just do whatever I was going to do with the music or whatever, that's when I learned how to DJ. Like, he taught me how to DJ. This is a part of hip-hop. Hip-hop as the culture, meaning MCing, which is rapping, or whatever, controlling the crowd, however you're doing. DJing, graffiti, breakdancing, you know what I mean? all these different elements of hip hop. But DJing and MCing, that was my interest.
Shades at night, I'm too through, ooh, you are at the border stuck. Clock with no hands, I am timeless. Less for them, it's more for us. Blood ashes to ashes, Tony Montana, who stored the dust. Building up an appetite, no nap tonight, be sure to rush. Excuse me, you ain't shit to me.
I'll say,
look, check this out. We was in the studio, I was laying on the couch looking at the ceiling, and you was walking past the chalkboard.
No. Start from, she wanna do it. That's what's smart.
You won't do it. You won't do it.
And I was explaining it to King. He was like, yeah, that sounds dope, but, we gotta do it. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I got the vision that Ferocious, produce it, shout out Ferocious. I pitched the idea to Ferocious. He was like, yeah. Thought the same thing. We just gotta come down here and do that. I was already on my way there, probably like within 3 to 6 weeks time from that conversation. So I jotted down the idea and I kept it. And got to Little Rock, started building on the idea. King came in from what was birthed in California via phone, sprinkled his shit on there. And it went from a song being a Z-Dimensional record featuring King of King to a conversation now.
Gram double clicking like it on my pictures. She said she wanna go on rolling with you. She ain't playing with it, she ain't acting funny. This is not a comic, I ain't not a dummy. I done did it, so I know she want it. Said she wanna stop, but I'ma come it. Did you see me coming?
Doing a full project. And then once we figured out we're going to do a full project, we just started recording songs. That's 2013. We invented that. So we put together an album, Shades, Cocktail Waitresses, and Morning Doing Emissions, which is an incredible project. You know what I mean?
The title of it, every time I think about it. Hey, what's the title of the album, man? Shades?
Cocktails, girls and drinks. All of that, everything that has to do with the night.
Morning Dew Intermissions. The Morning Dew Intermission. I think that's more of a play on either one. I think it's really like the night hasn't ended. It's just the morning. We just went into the morning.
Yeah.
Morning Dew Intermission. It's just that really the morning and the day is just another intermission to the night.
Just like the week is an intermission for the weekend. Everybody's waiting for the weekend. Everybody's waiting for their night. We Tonight's entertainment. So I think that this next album
9 p.m. until
embodies the name even more. That's self-explanatory. 9 p.m. until.